myself as an artist who works with whatever medium. I mean, I wish I could drop the term artist, and I wish there was nothing like art and life would fuse.
Why an artist? I mean, I'm sure your parents would have wanted you to become a doctor or a lawyer.
The reason they allowed me to go to an art school was because they were hoping that I would study art and, like most girls, would sort of weave myself into this life of marriage and kids, and then this fine arts would seep into a Saturday, Sunday hobby thing. In India, when you have to decide what you want to become, this comes at a very early age. When you're 16,
okay.
You either choose to go into science, or you become an artist or an architect or a doctor. The choice has to be made really early on. So usually the people who tend to go into the art school, like me, were the ones who were kind of exceptionally good, like, you know, in terms of skills.
Yes.
In terms of like, you can draw well, and you get an art prize, and you top in a, you know, you get all these things.
Yes.
It becomes almost natural, therefore you're good for this field. I was always interested in understanding reality the way we see it around us. And for me, art becomes a tool to do that. At this point of time, we are being programmed, or we understand the world through these media. And these media happen to be television, they happen to be computers. I've done very low-key non-media works, as like selling bottles called blame on the trains to people. So that's, yeah, called
blame.
Yes. I use humor in my work because it allows me to communicate something which may not be understood, or may not even be something as somebody may want to access. Like I set up like a kidney supermarket store on the streets. Like there was a point when I had got money to make art to celebrate 400 years of colonization of the VOC, the Dutch East India Company. And instead of making art, I went and bought 45 tricycles for the handicapped. But it's a comment, and then there was an entire reaction where I had some text which was meant to be on the Escape Art Museum. It said, "You came, you took, you left, and I continue to bleed," about colonization. And obviously by calling an artist from the third world for a 400-year celebration, obviously I'm not going to say thank you for colonizing me, I'm going to be critical of it. It ran up in the news, and there was so much of more reaction. So I don't mind it if I get some kind of negative reaction, or because it could propel, like Kidney Supermarket also, when it was shown in Bombay, doctors were being very hush-hush about it. They weren't getting quotes. The easiest thing, and it's such a coincidence, on the same day it came in the newspaper, the same very day of the opening, and had in the evening huge amount of reporters, which is interesting, because I found myself on TV, doctors saying no, 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 and artists saying yes, 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 and giving details which the doctors had revealed to me.